it's recommended for you to do the test. You will see, as I said, the mechanics of certain exercises, and you will find the logics on how exams are done. And also the exercises uploaded on Educandus, also they provide opportunities for language, grammar practice, and a reinforcement of what you do in the other modules or in this workshop. So one big question, do you understand the tasks? What you have to do when you go to Educandus? Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, or if you need more explanations, you can write to me and I can write an email or prepare for the next class and explain to you, and then you can catch up. So I remind you of the importance of doing the task or finishing them because of this, because of your opportunities that you have to improve. So only that as an invitation for you. For example, this example was very good. Yes, in writing, because you're finding this. You find that you need to do this in other modules, and then, oh, I remember this feedback I had in the workshop, and I can use it as the case of Krishna. Yeah, so Krishna can see this, and then she has to write something for the other module, and she remembers that. So that's the objective. You see that you begin saying, oh, this is something I can, is useful for me. So that in that sense is something positive. So as much practice, the more practice you have, the better. So it was an excellent example. So our greetings. So what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing means just not exactly what are you doing now, but it's a greeting. How are you? Hello.
I want to keep sleeping.
I am very tired. Yes, me too. Me too. Okay. Yes, but you will be able to sleep. Do not worry. So 1 more hour, you go back to bed. So, and today, do you remember what's the weather like? What's the weather like at this moment? Is it raining?
No, no.
Nope.
No.
I
So, we can ask another question here, and I need to move this. So this I need to move. So is it raining? Yes. Is it raining? No, it isn't. Oh, I do not know. Is it raining? No, it isn't. You have heard this before. No, it isn't, but it is. What is the weather like today? What can you see through the window?
Cloudy.
cloudy.
Cloudy, yes.
Cloudy.
It is cloudy and cold. Oh, I feel colder today than yesterday. Yesterday it was a beautiful day. It was sunny and very beautiful. The sunset was a beautiful sunset as well. Incredible. I have not seen this for some months. Okay. And is the sun shining? Is the sun shining? Oops.
Today, no.
No, it isn't. It's cloudy. Probably it's going to rain. Yes. No, it isn't. Unluckily. But yesterday was a beautiful day with the sun shining. Okay, so the days are getting longer. So that's good. That's good news at the least. Okay, perfect. And then also remember we had this the same for you in the that I was showing you in the language practice on Educandus. So now you're going to think, we're going to revise the structure again. So those who did this, please pay attention to the structure. I color coded them, yes? Es como un código de colores. So that you remember them by colors. Do you remember colors? Can you remember colors?
¿Colores?
Yes, colores.
Red o no?
Yes,
o sea,
red.
¿quiere que hagamos eso?
No. ¿Se acuerdan? ¿Ustedes recuerdan colores? Do you remember colors when you see colors?
A little bit.
A little bit, yes, because this is for visual people. Visual people can remember colors. So sometimes I don't remember something, but I remember the color. So it's a good technique for learning something new. For example, also when you are highlighting on a text, that means if you add colors, sometimes you can remember better. Is that possible? Yes. Yes. So color coding means then you will remember the color and the word. Those that have visual memory or visual intelligence. So this is a good way. And also when you become teachers, you will see that this might also help your students make differences among the words and the position of words in this case. So we're revising the questions. So here you have question words, and we know they go first in the question whenever we are asking a WH question. And what does a WH question ask? Where do you go every day? What am I asking? Oh, I need to write. So what am I asking? Where do you go? What did you do?
¿A dónde vas todos los días?
Yes, ¿a dónde? ¿Qué? So I am asking for some information. Yes, am I? So WH question will ask for information. Where, when, what time? What time do we have class? What did you do? What did you do this week? So I am asking for some information I don't have, yes? There's a missing information, and here we have the answer. Where do you go every day? I go shopping, I go to school every day, for example. So that's the information I am asking here. If the question on the opposite starts with the auxiliary only, for example, did you, and we look for a verb, for an action, did you, verb, and complement. For example, did you?
Did you
Lunch.
Did
Did
you?
you make the homework?
Homework. Okay, but which is the verb with homework? We did it last week.
For the model on culture?
Yes, but which is the verb? Yes, you're right, but that goes here. Did you? Yes, exactly, but you still need to think of the verb. And we practice that one. Did you? Here. Homework, yes. For the module of whatever module. Which is the verb with homework? And we did this collocation already. I will change the colors. You did? You did the exercises. Which is the verb for homework?
It's do.
Do. Excellent. You do homework. Excellent. So we know that from before. And we're going to code it this. We are going to respect the colors. Did you do homework for the history for culture module? Okay. Why? Okay, so I'm going to change the colors. And you answer the question. Did you do the homework for the... Whoops, what did I do? No? That was not the idea. Oh, I am sleepy, as you can see us here. Yeah, okay. So I changed my color. No, why? Okay, here. Did you do homework for? Did you do homework for culture? Who wants to answer that question?
Hay que
Anyone?
responderla.
Yes. Did you do the homework?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Homework of
No, I
Monday,
didn't.
I think.
Yes, I did. I did on when?
I did the homework of Monday.
On Monday. Excellent. Wonderful. Excellent. That's the answer. Okay, let me check. I'm finishing with coloring. All right. So we will answer that question here. And we don't have a, so it's a different kind of answer. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Did you do your the homework? And here the complement can be longer. The homework for culture, you have different modules. Yes, I did. Excellent. Catalina adds, I did it on Monday. Excellent. Wonderful. But Francisco said, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't.
Totally forgot it. Could it be?
Pardon? Yeah.
Totally forgot it.
I thought.
Lo olvidé completamente.
I totally
forgot
about it. Excellent. Marvelous. Excellent. Exactly. I totally forgot about it. I was very busy. Yes, I didn't have time. All of these options. Yeah, those are just to follow up the conversation. Excellent. All right. Excellent. So there we can see we have different kinds of questions and different kinds of answers. So the questions are not the same. This question asks for information. But this question does not ask for information. Okay, we're going to add them in another, on another slide. So the second question does not ask for information. That asks for what? Even if you say in Spanish, this is a yes/no question. If you ask me for the technical question, yes/no question, the technical name. Yes/no question. And this is a yes/no question, only accepts which kind of answers?
Closed answer.
Closed. Yes, no. Yeah, only two possibilities. Yes, no. Yes. And that's a closed. Yes, exactly. We also call them closed. Closed. So it's only two possibilities. Yes or no. And if I am asking yes or no, I am asking for a confirmation. So I'm just checking. Yes. So I want to confirm with you. Did you do the homework? Yes, I did. So I'm checking. Yes, here, taking notes about your homework. So these two types of questions ask for different things, and therefore the structure is different. So here I need to answer yes or no, and then add another sentence probably. And here we are following this pattern. Yes, I did it on Monday. Yeah, we are following this structure. Okay, so we're going to add all of this new information here. So WH questions ask for, what do they ask? Some, what am I asking? What is your name? What did you do?
What is your favorite movie? For
What
example.
yes, exactly. So I ask for some
You want
Information.
to know?
I don't have, yes. Some information I don't have. Yes, exactly. What's your name? What is your favorite movie? What did you do yesterday? Yes, exactly. But if I am asking, did you do the homework? I am asking something different. It's a different meaning. Yes, no questions. Ask for
Confirmation.
Confirmation of information. Yes, I already have the information. Yes, I know you have to do homework. I'm checking. Yes. So I'm asking for confirmation of previous information. Is your name Catalina? No, it's Valeria. So I always keep on changing names. So it's common with me. So I always talk to other students. Yes, Daniela. No, me, it's Fernanda. And then I don't see you. Online is worse. But I always keep on changing names of people. So this is something that I'm always asking for confirmation.
It's normal.
Yes, it's normal in me of previous information. Yes, so I'm checking for confirmation. So I have information. In this question, I already have information. I'm asking for confirmation. And you have there the structure. Sometimes we might change this structure. Yes, and then when we are speaking quickly and we are not paying attention, we might change this, but this is the correct structure. So I start with the auxiliary verb, the subject, the verb, and then the rest of the sentence. Also in the present, so do you get up early every day? Yes, I do. No, I don't. And this structure will accompany you also along the language to understand the place of words in different other structures, with other verb tenses as well. So now we will do the practice. I will write the title later. So this is about the questions we might have. And so now you will have a task. Now it is your turn. Your turn. You will think of interview questions for classmates. Yes, we're going to divide the group. So you think. So student A and student B and student A. So which questions would you like to ask the classmate? So everyone, if we were in face-to-face classes, you will be writing now, pen, pencil, and paper, and try to write at least 2 questions following this structure. Yes, it's a WH question or a yes-no question. Yeah, with the words here, which are the words we have been practicing, the verbs do, make, get, have. I could see that in some of the homework you already do use them correctly. And there are new phrases appearing. Yeah, Catalina?
Tenemos que escribir.
Yes, just write on your side. Just write 2 questions, and we are going to interview, yes, the classmate, to ask questions to a classmate. But you take some time. I am going to heat up my tea because it's cold today. I feel cold. If you want some tea, you can also go grab some tea, some coffee, and think of questions. So, student A, Catalina, Phoebe, Francisco, and Javiera. We need another one. Well, okay, I will be B. So, Catalina, Phoebe, Francisco, Javiera, okay? Krishna, Laura, Vanessa, and I will be student B. Yes?
I'm lost. Sorry.
Yeah, what do you need to ask? Yes, Vanessa.
What do you?
Okay, I'm coming back.
A or B?
You're asking me your number? Yeah, I'm checking. Wait
Yes.
a minute. Yes. Vanessa, your B.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
Yes, but it's free, okay? It's free. We're just going to pair up later and we're going to ask questions. Okay, and then we
¿Y si
can...
se pueden decir ahora?
Yes, yes.
Es que I need to go to the DECO for a scholarship now.
Ah, so you need to leave the class, you tell me.
Yes, but I want to participate in this activity.
Okay, okay, Catalina. I will write your questions so they are here, and then I will someone will respond.
Okay, okay.
Catalina's questions. Okay, dictate to me.
Any questions with WH?
Yes, any question that you have here, you have all the options. WH or did. Any of these two structures. Yes, yes, no, or WH. Any.
Okay. What do you think about the online classes?
Okay, excellent question. Yeah, I like it. What do you think of online? Oh, sorry. What do you think of online classes? Okay. And another one?
No sé si está bien si la gramática. Where will you live? O like live?
Ah, okay, okay. So we need the structure. Where, auxiliary would is different. Where, or will, will you?
Like to live?
Like to live in the future.
Yes.
It's a future will, okay. Where, yes, you're following the structure. So whenever you have a doubt, you go back to this and then check. Ah, okay, I have this somewhere. Where will you live? Will you live?
Will you like to live in the future?
Will you like? Would you like?
¿O sería el would?
Yes,
porque es
would.
como probabilidad.
Yes, exactly. Well, it acts as our auxiliary. Where would you, subject, verb, like, to live in the future?
Live, yes.
Excellent. So we will have someone to answer your questions. Who would like to answer Catalina's?
What is the group B?
Group B, we will have some people. Okay, let me check. Catalina, okay. Laura, which are your answers? Can you speak, Laura? Can you speak? Do you have a microphone? Okay. Javiera, can you answer Catalina's questions? Javiera, can you hear me? No, apparently they cannot speak. Javiera, Laura, or Vanessa, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Vanessa here.
Vanessa. Okay, Vanessa, can you answer Catalina's questions?
Yes. The first, I don't like the online classes, but I think that is good for our health. So
for your health?
Yes.
Yes. I don't like online classes, but they are good. For our health, for keeping us healthy. Yes, and we have kept healthy. Yes, we are healthier. Estamos más saludables this way. Yes, and where would you like to live in the future? Oops, where did I go?
No, I don't like.
Pero ¿dónde te gustaría? Where would you like? Yes. Sorry, I have to come back because I did something wrong. So, where would you like to live in the future? We follow the structure.
Chicago.
I would
yes.
like. I would like.
I like to live in the future on Chicago. In Chicago.
Yes, I would like to live in
the future. In Chicago.
In Chicago. Yeah, remember what I told you. So it's a verb, the subject, the verb, live in Chicago. Finish that idea in the future. Yes, in the future. So whenever you're writing, organize your sentences like this. I finish one idea, I go to the other one. Live in Chicago in the future. Excellent. We will go to visit you. Yeah, wonderful. I want to visit Chicago. I haven't been there yet. Great. Okay, now Vanessa will have some questions. Do you have them? Okay. It's okay, Catalina. You may leave whenever you need to leave.
Thank you so much. Take care.
You too.
Miss.
Take care. And
Bye-bye.
check the homework and the writings and everything online.
Okay.
On Educandos.
In Educandos.
Yes, exactly. See you next
See
week.
you.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Oh no, next week is a holiday. Sorry, I didn't clarify that before. Next week is a holiday, but anyway, you will receive an email from me. Do not worry. A follow-up. Okay, Vanessa, we were waiting for your questions.
Okay, I don't know if are okay, but
okay. You try.
What do you do on the weekend?
So we need to organize this one. What
do you
is the past?
What did you do? Okay.
Right, yes. This is auxiliary.
Okay.
So here we will see the tense. Yes, acá está el tiempo de la oración. Here is the main verb, the action. All right, so what, yes, perfect. Yes, and you know these questions a lot. You have done a lot in secondary school, for sure. What did you do? Yes, perfect. What did you do last weekend? Perfect. What did you do last weekend? And another question.
Where do you live? You have internet?
Okay. We have to organize more. So we need to organize. It's a yes, no. I think it is a yes, no. So you're starting with an auxiliary, but it's a present. Auxiliary in the present, in el presente. So do, person.
Where do you live?
No, that will be at the end. At the end, we are the main question is if you have internet. Yes. And the rest is just the complement about the place where you live. So you're starting with the most important idea here. So do, person. Do you? Yes, you're talking to the person, don't you?
Yes.
Do you? Main verb?
No. Have?
Have, excellent. Do you have internet connection?
Where do you live?
Yes, exactly. So there we might think of this sentence. Everything we need is to pay attention to what I want to ask. Yes, what is the confirmation I want here? Do you have internet? Yes, perfect. Do you have internet? And then you add the other complement just for the sentence or the question to be more complete. Yes. Do you have internet where you live? In your house, in your village, in your town, wherever. Yes, this is just the place. Excellent. Who wants to answer this? Francisco, or who is on? I think I have lost some people. We have lost some people. Phoebe?
Okay.
what did you do last weekend? We are looking for information here. So here we have lots of
I did homework and I practiced my English.
My English, excellent. She's speaking. So I did homework. And practice my English.
Yes.
English skills. Yes, I spoke in English, sung in English. And then you should, for example, I read that some of you sing, listen to songs. Yes, that's a tip to learn more English. That's great. And you can sing as well. And singing, whenever you're singing, you're practicing a lot. So that's a great tip. Do you have internet where you live, Phoebe?
Yes, I have.
Which is our auxiliary? Yes, I
do.
I do. It's easy to mistake, to change this. So yes, I do. I have a good internet connection. Yes, internet connection. Excellent. Anyone else has connection? Yes, and I think everyone had a very bad connection today because people have been going in and out. Anyone else? No, I cannot. I can't do this. Yes. So Francisco, do you have questions? Because we have, yes, Francisco and Javiera. So Francisco will ask Javiera. So I think everyone has a very bad connection today because everyone that came in suddenly went out and so on.
Sorry, help you.
Yes, so Francisco, I listen. So your A questions.
My questions. Give me a moment, please.
Yes, you have ideas here. So whenever you go back to this exercise on Educandos, please pay attention to this again. Go back to the PPT and try to look for the structure and follow them so you improve your work. Yes, Francisco, I hear you. WH question. For example, we have here WH questions, WH words.
I don't know if I am correct, but
okay.
How do you shopping?
How do you, okay, let us check if we have every element. How do you, yes, but we need a verb. We are missing something here. Because you have where, how do you, main verb. How do you?
Shopping is an action, not a verb.
No. Here shopping, yes, shop is the verb, but shopping here is like nominalized. Es como, está hecho como un sustantivo del verbo shop. Sí, entonces está sustantivado. Necesito el verbo de la acción y luego sigue shopping. So, because we have es como una forma nominalizada. Yo expliqué el otro día que poníamos ing y hacíamos como un sustantivo, entonces también lo puedo poner como sujeto. Shopping is good distraction, por ejemplo. ¿Sí? Ir de compras o comprar, en español lo usemos con el infinitivo nomás. Pero en inglés, en ese caso, shopping, está nominalizado. Por eso necesito un verbo que va con ese verbo sustantivado y forman una frase. It is here, so you can find it, and it's a collocation that we have practiced. So, and I think we already did it. So it's very easy.
It could be, how do you make shopping?
What do you read? Are you reading the slide? Pay attention to the slide I'm showing. Mira la slide. shopping goes together with?
Ah, go.
Go shopping. So that's the collocation. Yes. How do you go shopping every day or every weekend? Oh, that's a good question because I have to ask for a taxi. It's so uncomfortable. So how do you go shopping? Yes, that's one question. Number 4. So check collocations. So we're all the time practicing so you don't forget the collocations. Another question?
It could be, did you get breakfast in bed?
Did you get breakfast in bed? Did you have also? Yes, get can also be. Okay. Ooh. Did you get
Breakfast in bed?
Yes, excellent. Did you get breakfast in bed today? All right. Okay, so it's getting long. Okay. So anyone would like to answer? Javiera, do you want to answer Francisco's questions?
Sure.
We have this structure.
I go
shopping.
I go shopping.
And then we need some more information that he's asking about. I go shopping by
car.
By car, yes. How do you go shopping? I go shopping by car, yes. Or I can say, in my case, I walk to the supermarket. Some days I do. I walk to the supermarket. It's a good exercise. Yes. I drive. I can say I drive. Oops. Market. I go by car, yes. Did you get breakfast in bed today?
Yes, I did.
Ah, excellent. Yes, I did. Okay. Now, Javiera, your questions for Francisco? Here you have, for example, what time, what, where, when. All of those are WH questions, WH words.
What is your favorite food?
Is also can be there. Yes, excellent. What is your favorite food? This is a little bit different, this structure. Sorry, this is the British. So it's a little bit different, but it follows the structure. The structure is here, whenever we have is, that's the only verb we have. So what is, and then you have your favorite. So what here uses is as the main verb. We don't have auxiliary and main verb. Is the main verb, but it's a good question. What is your favorite food? And a question with an auxiliary and a main verb. It can be do or did.
Do you have any artistic skill? Does that work?
Yes, excellent. Do you have any other? Yes. Perfect. Francisco, are you there?
Yes.
Do you have any artistic skills?
Yes, yes, I do.
What can you do? What are they?
¿Cómo puedo decir? Sorry por hablar de... Digo, yo dibujo.
I draw.
Nothing more?
I draw. I can draw.
I can draw. Eso,
I can draw. And paint, let us say, and then you paint. Yes,
Yes.
excellent. And what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is
Yes, you know this one.
the churrasco.
Food is,
The churrasco.
how do you write that? This way?
No, doble R. Churrasco.
Ah,
Con doble R.
churrasco. Ah, yeah, yeah.
Churrasco.
Now I follow you. Yeah, it's churrasco. Ah, yes, this is a steak.
Steak.
Yes. In English, yeah, steak. No,
A lo que me refiero yo no es la carne en
carne.
sí, sino así como es como una hamburguesa. No sé si la probó.
Yes, yes, yes. And with the bread and some vegetables.
Yeah.
Es bien
Okay, okay.
crudota.
Yes,
It's
okay.
like an
I know
hamburger.
it's like a hamburger. Oh, okay, okay. Yes, I know. I have seen that. Excellent. So excellent. You can always come back to check this structure because I will help you a lot in your writing, in whatever you're doing. And here you have more online links and where you can do the quizzes, for example. I wanted to show you, we have more time, more students, we could do the quiz, but then you can do at home. That's a good way. I will show you where the quiz is, and that will let you also practice and know something else about your skills. So for example, you can do this, okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
So here, take a free quiz. Can you see here?
Yes.
So there you can take a quiz and then it lets you know your level. For example, according to what we are doing, which is a correct question?
The second one?
Do you live in London? Correct. Okay, so that's a good practice for you. It's interactive. And you can finish this and know something about you, about how you're doing and everything, which is correct. Okay, let us check another one. Javiera, which is correct? What are you doing now? What do you do now? What were you doing? I don't know. Which is the correct one?
What are you doing now?
Yes, we did last week. Excellent. Excellent. Next. We are doing well. We are going to get ahead. Yeah. We don't have any milk already. Oh, really? I'll get some. We don't have any milk. Oh, really? I am going to get some. We don't have any milk. Oh, really? I am getting some. I don't know the answer to this question. So which is the right one? Well, I think we don't have.
It must be the first one, maybe.
I'll get
Yes,
some. Is
I
this like
think.
Must be the first one.
the future? This could be the immediate, also one of the uses of ing, but I don't think it's very immediate. This should be immediate. The present continuous. Yes, I am going is a plan for the future. So, okay, yes, you're right. The future, the future simple, yes, the futuro simple, which is correct. She let me borrowing her car. She let me to borrow her car. She let me borrow her car. Well, this might be more difficult. Borrow is pedir prestado. So I think this structure is a little bit more difficult for you, but anyway, we try it.
La penúltima, creo.
She let me borrow. Excellent. After the verb let, we use the infinitive without to. Let me borrow. Perfect. She's teacher. She's any teacher. She's a teacher. And that's very easy. That's level 1. You might know this. And it has to do with what goes before the subject, the noun teacher or student, for example. Also, she is a student. So whenever you say your profession, you have a structure. You know this, I'm sure. She's teacher or she's a teacher? She's a teacher. She's a teacher.
Teacher, I
The
think
third
so.
one.
The first one. All of
Yes.
you. All of you agree? Okay. Oh.
The third.
Really?
She's a teacher. You are a student. I am a teacher. Professor Marianela is the head of the career. It's a teacher, a professor. Yes. Okay. All right. We're okay. They have many water. They have a few water. They have a little water. We haven't checked this, but you might know. Countable, uncountable. Water is countable or uncountable? Countable or uncountable?
Little.
What?
You.
A little, your vote? A little? Okay, a little.
Oh.
Yes, because it's uncountable. Yes, we cannot count water. It's a substance. Okay, excellent. Meet me. We met at December, in December. Okay, Romina is coming. How do we say the months? So the prepositions for months.
In.
In, we met in December. We are in July.
Yes.
Okay. We start
second.
classes in April. Okay, yes. All right, let me check. We in December. Yes, in December. Okay, which is correct here. I arrived the airport. I arrived at the airport. I arrived to the airport. Oh, this is confusing.
Second one.
I arrived at the airport. I arrived to the airport.
La segunda. Second one.
Probably the second, probably the first. Okay. You vote for the second? Let us check. At the airport, yes, we use the verb arrive. We don't use to, so arrive at, yes. Arrive at the airport, yes. She's good on English, she's good at English, is good in English. You can say she's good in German, in history, in math, any kind of area of knowledge, yes. In a subject, in a module. In or at or on, yes. You vote for
At.
in? At? She's good
At.
at English? Okay, in, at, vote.
In.
You vote in. Okay. Oh, she's good. After the adjective, good. Okay, preposition at. Okay, we're learning. She's
Momento, teacher, I have a question.
Yes, at. Yes.
So always
Después de good. Good at.
después de good at. Siempre?
Yes. So we will have a class on prepositions because it's sometimes it's difficult to translate them, so we need to practice specifically. So that's a point to practice. Yes. He perfectly speaks English. This is something I always tell you. Yes, organization of the phrases or the sentences. He perfectly speaks English. He speaks perfectly English. She speaks English perfectly. And this is the organization of the words, which I always tell you, subject, verb, object, which is the best organization for the sentence. Okay, he speaks perfectly English. He speaks English perfectly. He perfectly speaks English. Okay. What do we choose? The last one.
The third one, la tercera.
He speaks English perfectly. Okay, do we accept the vote? Okay, yes, this is what I tell you. You always say what you want to say, and then you add perfectly in the morning, at home, at school, whatever. Yes. Yes, we have passed. Yes? And then you go to the next. So it's a good exercise, keeps you entertained and learning, and then you will remember whatever you see in red, then you, okay, I saw this before. So it's a good exercise. I recommend it for you. And something different, something more entertaining, and then you go step by step, and then you see. But it is a very good exercise. So you do it on your time, at your pace. Okay, we have a problem. Okay, so what are you now? What can you see? Okay. All right, so we're here. So do this. I always recommend you to practice with this. Oh, we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. All right. So whenever you're having some break, during the weekend, you practice English as Phoebe, was Phoebe or Krishna? One of you. And so, yes, the tips. So which tips did you recognize here that you can use for learning English? And remember, you have to write about them, and I'm going to give you feedback. But one tip, what would you like to share? Just one tip. For example, what we did now online, find exercises online, can be a good tip. Yes? One tip. Come on, you can tell me. Phoebe, one tip.
Learn a song.
Learn songs. Excellent. Learn songs. So how do you learn to so you first you listen to songs in English. Yes, to songs in English. You learn songs in English, and then you repeat them. Repeat them. Sing them aloud. Sing them in the shower. Okay. When you're walking, yes, you're singing. So who cares? You're learning English, and that's a good tip. So this is the tip of the week, okay? Next week, we are all singing. Is that possible?
Oh.
I love singing, so I will sing now. I love singing. I sing in the shower. Sing. That's great help. Oh, and then I was checking this practice, and I saw you have some problems in recognizing which. So we are focusing on possessive adjectives. So here in this column, and what you have to pay attention to is which is a reference. So if we have the reference she, yes, so she, which will be my possessive adjective? Her. So I noticed, it's just my impression.
Había una que tenía duda.
En esta. Yes, so which is your doubt? So you go back to check in the PowerPoint, and which is your doubt? Which one?
5.
Number 5.
Yes. Sería does love.
No. When we have the present, ya no tenemos does. El presente es simplemente el verbo. Yes, here. Does lo uso, does es mi auxiliar para negativo y pregunta, no para la afirmativa. Entonces, here, the positive.
Solo loves.
Yes, excellent. Es solo la forma positiva. Excellent. The statement. Yeah, excellent. You have the answer. You did it. So, Margaret loves music and dancing. Yeah, excellent. Y esto es un estado, es como, no puede aparecer en ing, yes, no es un verbo que yo pueda usar en ing, es un estado, es que siempre es verdad, ¿verdad? Que tiene que ver con los sentimientos, con la forma de pensar, con las apreciaciones. Bien, perfect. Excelente. Entonces ya tienen todos los elementos para hacer esta práctica. Do you understand where to look for the help? For the elements, for tools? Excellent. So then you upload that to educandos. And remember to do the writings. Yes, you need me to give feedback. And what else do we need for next week? Oh, I have a meeting. Oh my gosh. What else do we need for next class? So I will send you a follow-up.